All right, you guys, we're going to continue to walk backwards for another 5 minutes and then move on to our core exercises. Thanks for bearing with me as I had a late start today. So just continue to walk backwards. We're going to be warming. This is going to be a typical warm up for our feet and our legs. Vacuum. Remember, our goal is to get maximum range in our ankles. So really kind of get your feet to open up here. One more minute. Okay, time. And all right, so today we are going to begin implementing in our cardio exercises, but a little differently. We're not going to be doing cardio for the full time. We're going to actually start off with our mobility warm up, do some core exercises, and then we have about 10, 12 minutes of cardio that we're going to do at the end of it. Some equipment pieces that you guys will need, a moderately weighted dumbbell or kettlebell. You will need a TRX setup. If you don't have that, grab a resistance band and be prepared to set your area up to do those slide disc pikes. What else do we need? You will also need something to elevate your foot because we're going to do those split squats, but with our feet elevated as well. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to get those set up. For those of you who are ready, actually, I also need to set up my TRX. So let me set up my TRX too. And I'm going to have you guys kind of get all set up right now. And when you're ready, put yourself into child's pose and start to stretch and warm up your back. Grab my pose. Oh, well, this is always ready. Interesting. Interesting. Is anybody missing any type of equipment? Raise your hand if you are, if you have everything. Okay, cool. All right, so let's start off with our, let me set up my camera. You guys can actually see me. Do it this way. Start here in our child's pose. So here is where you want to start to feel the stretch into your armpits. Really stretching your shoulders out nice and long. You can walk your fingers further away from your body to deepen the stretch. And you're going to come up to cat-cow, breathing in like that. Exhale to the cow, pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Sorry if I make you guys yawn there. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. One more time. Now let's go back to our elevated surface. You guys can bring it closer to you so you're in the camera, or you can just, move yourself to it's already in view. Now we're gonna do kind of our cat stretch on our elevated surface to get lower down into our back and deeper into our armpit. And just same thing, child's pose, stretch down. Try to get your torso down as far as you can here. All that. And then back down. And back down. Put yourself into your feet with your toes curls behind you. Really start to stretch and open up your feet. Place your feet flat. Push yourself back into your feet. Lifting your feet in a pointed direction. We're going to curl our toes underneath us, push ourselves back into low squat. So now we're kind of stretching our calves and our Achilles. Good. Stand all the way up. Begin to shake out your legs. Roll your feet. Okay, now we're gonna grab our weight. Preferably in this exercise, you would want to have a dumbbell, like 1 or 2 dumbbells. But if you have 2 lightweight kettlebells, like these weights need to actually be light, you can use that. We're gonna use our dumbbell and our elevated surface. Right back. Okay, so leaning against your surface, right? We want this relatively high. So you're gonna need something higher than that cha. You need like a bench or a chair, or even like a Swiss ball would work. Or maybe you just switch your head and feet around and put yourself, is that your tripod? Yeah, put your upper body on that tripod, right? Because I'm gonna be leaning up against this more into view, right? So when we're doing this exercise, you want to have your butt hanging low. You're going to be bringing your hands above your head. I have limited mobility here, but your goal is to get your elbows pretty much parallel to the floor. Really, you're going to want to use a very light to moderate weight starting with this exercise. So back, and then we're going to be pulling our weight over. So we're going to start with empty weight to start at first. Jennifer, you can lean over the edge of your chair. Like just grab one of those chairs behind you. Yeah. Are they too skinny?
I think they're gonna tip over. I just pulled my dummy over. Is that too short?
Yeah, because you need space for your head, your arms to kind of go down a little bit. So you might want to stack your dummy on something else. Those chairs might work though, or you can use the edge of your couch. Just be on your couch and then off the edge. Yeah. So you'll be off the side. Oh yeah, actually, Sarah, the chair, your chair might work, Sarah. Do you have a Swiss ball, Sarah? That might work better. Yeah. And you don't have to bridge, Cha. You're gonna let your butt stay low the entire time. It's gonna be your arms that are gonna be doing the work. So your booty is gonna be sagging down and it's staying down. It's just your arms is gonna be elevating over your head. So we're not gonna be bridging at all. We're just gonna be here and it's gonna be a stretch backwards. Yeah, exactly. That's much better, Sarah. Yeah. So you, Jennifer, you might be laying flat, or you can put like a pillow right underneath you on your couch and do the same thing. So your feet will be like this on the couch. You're going to be kind of sitting on your butt and then just lean up against your dummy if you want to have it on the edge. So then you have plenty of space for your arms to go back like that.
Yeah, I think I figured out how to use the chair without sliding around.
Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, probably just have to do it. Okay, so we're all gonna set up. Let's do 10, no weight, and then we're gonna do 3 more sets with our weight, okay? So we're gonna be here, hands, imagine you have a weight between your hands. Okay, so my hands are like this, for those of you who can't really see me in the tall camera. Then we're just gonna let our elbows come back. Use your core to bring you back in. So really let that swing up. We're gonna do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Nice. Once you're done with that, grab your weight and check it out a little bit, and then do 10 more. Okay. So we're gonna do 3 more sets of 10 with this exercise. Here. Let your booty hang, pull it over. Okay. And you'll notice that you really need to control your core now that you have the weight in your hand. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Relax. Jennifer, is there a way you can point your camera at where you are? You guys, whenever you're ready, you can do your next 10. I'll watch you. Very nice. Yeah. You can let your booty hang just a little bit more, Michelle. There you go. You really want to stretch your spine here. Yep. Yeah, you can let your booty hang a little bit more too, Jennifer. Right there. Perfect. Don't bridge up. Don't bridge up. Don't bridge up as you're coming, letting the weight come over your head. Just leave your butt low, let it stretch, and only stretch as far as comfortable. So if it gets uncomfortable, it means that you're not quite ready yet. So just stop at that point. Eventually your range will get greater over time. How are you doing, Chal? Anything hurting? Good? Okay, good. So I'm gonna do my 10 and then you guys will finish your third set. What happened to, oh my God, Miko. So funny. Can somebody please take a picture of this? Let me see if I can get it. Oh man. Oh, there it is. She's still there. I missed it. I'll just have to go back in the tape.
Like, yeah, I get it lower.
Oh well. Okay.
I got it, so I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. How's everybody's upper body feeling? Warmed up, core warmed up? Lovely. Well, our core is really about to get warmed up in a second, but let's do some hip openers before we get there. Make sure our hips are open for a circuit. So we're gonna keep our elevated surface, right? And this time you're just gonna take your back foot, put it up against your surface, and then you can step your leg forward. Then you're gonna push your booty forward to really feel your hip flexors and try to get your torso straight up. If you are like me and you have limited range in your hip flexors right now, you can keep your knee on the ground and you'll feel the stretch the same, okay? So knee on the ground and just focus on, see how I'm still leaning forward here, right? I'm step forward, I'm still leaning forward. So really just focus on bringing your feet a little closer together and then trying to get that stretch in your hip flexors, right? We all start somewhere. So eventually, all right, see the closer I was able to get my knees together. If you have limited range in your hip flexors like I do, then you're going to be able to get your torso upright even taller. But just start where what's comfortable for you, right? And then you'll build. I might even need my foot down a little lower. Try this box. Sit down lower. Right now, I can get my torso upright. Really try to push your hips forward. And then switch legs. Nice. From here, we're going to get into our groin. So we can sit onto the floor. Open up our legs into pancake. Focus on keeping your spine straight, tall. So we don't want to be curved. We want to be nice and straight. So, and then you want to focus on folding yourself in half. This is about as far as I can go. All right. But if you can pancake all the way, please do practice that with the nice flat back. No curved spines here. If you need to focus on getting even deeper into one groin or the other, you can move to rotate your body left or right. I suggest doing both sides to keep everything balanced. Go back to the center when you're ready. Good. From here, we're going to take one leg, curl it in, twist the other leg behind us, get into that half pigeon stretch. Extend one leg, straighten the other, turn your body to the other side. Extend your legs, turn your body to the opposite side. Other pinch and stretch. This time we're going to stretch our back leg out nice and straight. Extend your leg, transition from pancake, turn, extend your leg on the other side. All right, curl your legs in, open your feet up into the frog. Just sit here in neutral for a second. Allow your hips to sink straight down to the floor as deep as they can. Then pull your hips forward. Push your hips down to the ground. If you can, try to straighten yourself. Your hips down as much as you can. Let's curl our feet back underneath our body. Push ourselves back into a little squat. Get another nice calf stretch. Already my feet are nice and lower to the ground. That one out. Pick that one out. There we go. Plie if you can. So you can take your hands, put them on the floor, and you're just gonna do a little calf raise from here in this low squat position. Get up as high as you can. Do 5 here. That's 3 for me. 4. 5. And stand up. Shake it out. Okay. So we're gonna do some tibialis raises. So if you guys remember these, this is where we're gonna be on the wall, leaning up against the wall. But if you have a band, I actually really like doing these banded as well. And I'll show you that variation. So what is going on here? You got loose. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring this camera closer. Okay. Tibialis raise, right? So we have one set of 25. So I'm leaning against the wall and then I'm raising my toes all the way as far as I can, get my toes to touch my shins, even though that's really realistically not going to happen. Boom. Now, another way to do this with resistance, if you have a pull-up assistance band, a light one, which is, I'll show you in the camera, which is these bands. Here, I don't know if anybody has them, but what you'll do is you will anchor your band to something low and stable. And I'm just bringing the band through like this. And then I'll be sitting down on my surface, whatever it is. Just want to make sure that the band doesn't get pulled. Put your toesies in here, right? And then you're going to be doing your tibialis raises like this, okay? All right, so that's another option for you. If for some reason the standing wall versions don't feel good. So you're going to do 25 of these, flip it over, 25 of these, and we're gonna do 2 sets. On the second set, we're gonna bend our knees for the calf raises. You're gonna bend your knees forward and then raise. Bend your knees forward and then raise. Questions? I don't know what happened to Sarah. I can't see you anymore, Sarah. Hopefully you come back. Yeah, if you had those monkey feet things, those would work with the dumbbell chas, those things where you put your foot in the thing and then it attaches the weight to your foot. Those work as well. But I tend to like the banded ones better, or the wall. Wow. Your cat is taking over your feed. Two sets, everyone. I still find it amazing how my butt hurts every time I do these calf raises. So interesting. Sorry, Cha, how's your legs been feeling? Have you been keeping up with these exercises consistently, or you're just doing them when you show up to class with me?
I mostly do them in class. I feel like my calves are pretty strong. Like basically this is really strong, and then here is my like weakness points. I don't know.
The knee.
Like not necessarily the knee, but whatever is keeping this kind of together.
Yeah, the stable, whatever the stabilizing muscle, the ligaments around your knee, the muscles around your knee. Well, I've been feeling a significant, I tend to have weak knees and weak ankles. I've been feeling a significant improvement in my especially my ankles. My knee must be pretty injured, so it's better,
See,
but it's
like
not great.
opposite. Like when my ankle gets hurt, my knee's the one. Like my knee takes all the brunt of it because like my ankle is pretty strong, my calves are pretty strong, and my knees are like not as strong.
Yeah, same. Well, my knees are not as strong too. I really have very weak ankles. But yeah, these, I think what I noticed for exercises that help my knee the most is the ATG split squat. These ones that we're gonna do later, those help my knees, and also hamstring exercises. But we're gonna do mostly hamstring stretches today. We're not gonna do a lot of hamstring exercises, with the exception of some plyometric stuff that we're gonna do in our circuit. All right, so everybody's done with those, right? Now we're all gonna do one set of 25 each of the Patrick step, and then we're gonna do our core. So the Patrick step, let me step a little closer to the tall camera so you guys can see me better. You don't have to hold on to the wall, but if you're like me and you're struggling with your balance, you can have one hand on the wall so you can maintain your balance. Okay. And then your foot is gonna be out in front, and you're just gonna bend your knee and tap your heel to the ground. Now, if you're really strong here, I know Sarah was last week when we did these, you really wanna get your knee out as far as you can, and you won't be able to top your foot to the ground anymore. It won't make sense. But you're just gonna get your knee above your toe as much as you can with keeping your heel on the ground, okay? Actually, I'm feeling pretty strong there, but don't push it. Remember, the ligaments in our knees are sensitive, so don't push it. Challenge yourself, but don't push it to a point of like pain. Pain as in feeling injured pain, not feeling weak pain. There's like a difference. It's a subtle difference, but is a difference. Okay, so just challenge yourself to increase your mobility and to increase your strength, but not to aggravate anything. That's pretty much what I'm saying. All right, so 25 left and right. And if these are still quite easy, what we're gonna do is you're gonna put yourself on an elevated surface, a slant. You're gonna get like a slant, elevate your heel, or slant your heel in some way, and then you're gonna do the same thing. So it'll look like this. Bang. Here. I have a slant board, or you can just put your heel on something so your foot is slanted, and then you do the same thing. Now you're really challenging the muscles in your quads. This will be a good one for you, I think, Cha, because I really feel my quad here. There's another progression after this, but I don't want anybody going above these two progressions today. I don't think we're ready for it. Once you're done with that, go ahead and start stretching out your hamstring. So this is the elephant walk. The elephant walk would be hands on the ground. Oh, let me elevate my camera just a little bit. Hands on the ground. If you can't get your legs all the way straight, then you're going to focus on one leg at a time, right? And you would do 30 of these left and right. One thing that I do like to do too in this position is I'll kind of do, I have a really tight calf. So if that's where your issue is, I will elevate and then bring my calves down. So now my legs are back to being stretched out again. So I'm here, knees bent, elevate my legs, and then bring my calves down. So now I'm really opening up my calves. And we'll do 30 of these, and then we'll get on to our core exercises for today. How are we doing on time? Oh. All right, everybody's done. Okay. Well, I didn't notice the time, so I'm going to give you guys a choice. Do you want to do core or cardio? You can text me or you can just unmute yourself to put in your vote. You just put it in the chat or say something to put in your vote. Core or cardio for the last, we're going to go over no matter what. So I'm going to say 10 minutes.
Core.
Cha, you said core? Michelle says either. Jennifer, what did you say?
I said either.
You say either.
Or
What about you? You say core? Okay, core wins then. Core exercises. All right, so our core exercises are going to be elevated bird dogs. We will need our TRX setup. So elevated bird dogs look like this. we're going to be elevated, raise one leg, opposite hand is either on its fingertips or you're raising it up. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. After we're done with that, we're going to get onto our TRX. TRX setup, if you don't have a TRX, remember we use our belt and our jujitsu gis. So you guys will be working your grips for these, either holding the sleeves or holding the lapels. So when you're doing these, I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. All right, we're gonna be here. The leg that is closest to the setup is going to be in the front. The leg that's furthest away is behind and then slightly crossed. We're going to extend our arms out, control up, and then push ourselves back up, and then hands back out. Out, control, boom, and then back, okay? You're gonna do 6 of those, left and right. After we're done with that, you'll set up on your, if you have a TRX like me, then you'll just put your feet at the bottom. If not, use your Swiss ball or your slide disc. We're gonna do slide disc hikes. Once you're done with those, grab your moderately sized weight, and we're gonna do Turkish get-ups, but not Turkish get-ups all the way. We're just gonna do Turkish get-ups, just the pop-up. So without pulling our knee back behind us, we're just gonna be on our backs. Boom, push the weight up to the side, all the way to your hands, pop up, back down, control it. Stick to one side at a time. 6 here as well. Boom, boom, boom. Questions? Everybody good? All right, I'm gonna try to get a good camera set up for you guys. I think, yeah, that works. So we're gonna be starting with our elevated bird dog. I'm gonna bring these down. Oh. No. Okay. If you're in this position, then that tells me you're ready. All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On to our rotations on your TRX setup. So grab the handlebars. Step away, front and front, push out, rotate, back up, down. 1, 2, 3, don't let your hips sway. 4, 5, one more. 6, other side. Legs closest is in the front. Lean against it, push out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Pike. Feet in, position. Look at my feet in here. All right. 6 of these only. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then on to our Turkish getup. Waving your hand. Punch the weight up, rotate to your side, hop up. 1. Sticking to the same side. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Switch hands. And go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Nice. All right. Back on our elevated bird dogs. 2 more sets, right? Top of the second. Doing 3 sets here. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On our TRX. Going down here. All right. 6. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side. Foot closest to the setup is in front. Ready, punch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pike. And sometimes I hate T-Rex record. My feet in there. Ready? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab your weight, Turkish get up. Everybody ready? I think so. Okay. 6. Go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Other side. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last set. Elevated bird dog. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotations. Put in front, closest to the setup. Push out, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Other side. So like closest to set up in front. Keep it close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, last one. Oh wait, we got pikes. And then our last one. I'm putting my foot in the wrong thing. This one. Okay, ready and go. If I can get my foot set up. All right, you guys knocked out your 6. Go ahead and knock out your 6. Mom's having issues with this TRX right now. All right, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Last one. Last exercise. Have your weight. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Other side. Push it out. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Okay, how are you guys feeling? We went 10 minutes over. I hope you guys are doing good. Please check in or chime in. Let me know now if there were any exercises that we did today that aggravated you.
I can't use this arm to have something elevated above, so I just did that.
Okay, cool. So you were able to find a modification to not hurt yourself. Good.
Yeah,
great.
but I hurt myself on the first one because I was like, oh, I can do this, and I was like, oh no.
Not yet. Okay, well, continue with whatever program you have for your shoulder, Cha. Hopefully it gets better. Does anybody have any questions or comments today? Cha, thank you again for covering me for class. I really wasn't feeling well at all. Lady stuff, unfortunately, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if there's anything I can do for you or anybody, please let me know. I want to continue to practice reciprocity. And I know that I'm not always able to make it to your classes, but if there's anything I can do for you or anybody here, please, I'm here. With that being said, have a great rest of your weekend. And Michelle, can you stay on for just a few minutes?
Yeah.
All right, great. Awesome.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye.
I'm gonna see if I can stop recording. Okay.